everybody, it's Gabby
And Malaika.
and welcome back to On Our List. And today we're going to be talking about A Star Is Born.
I'm so excited.
It was way better than even I could
have imagined. We saw it on Monday. It is Friday, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It was a triumph. And here's why.
Here's all the reasons why.
Because, okay, so...
Should we start with, one? I have notes.
You have notes. I just want to say that Bradley Cooper...
Yeah, one Bradley Cooper.
...is a triumph.
Bradley Cooper blew my mind.
Not only is he that good looking, because... Oh, pause. Rewind. Malaika...
There was this one moment.
...thought that he did not look attractive in the trailers for this movie, and I was like, I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
I could not understand.
I don't know why I said that. I must have been, I must have had, a small,
aneurysm?
Yeah, or, I don't know, a delusion. Because as soon as the film started, a minute in, I was literally like, Gabby, I don't know what I was talking about a few weeks ago. Because as soon as he came out, I was like, whew. I mean...
The scruff and the hair.
And the voice. He worked on that voice. We obviously did research. And he, got it down an octave, maybe even two. Yeah. And, was trying to mimic Sam Elliott, who's another actor in the film. And, all of it put together. And then that voice, it was, it was just,
so
wow.
Good.
Wow.
Yeah.
As an actor in the making, I'm trying to be an actor. Now that I, understand how people build characters, and every actor does it differently, so I don't know how Bradley Cooper does it, the amount of time, everybody has their own method. The amount of time he must have put in to, to learn how to sing like that. He probably was already a singer, but to really learn how to sing and make you feel something, and then to create that voice and make you believe him,
It was... And Lady Gaga, I know, stopped wearing makeup and put her hair back to a normal color, 3 months before the movie.
Right, to, settle into, being Allie.
Yeah. So that was, both of them just did incredible. Bradley Cooper not only helped write all the songs that he was in, he played the guitar, he sang... He played the piano, he directed it, he acted in it, he produced it, and he edited it.
Yes.
And it was his first movie.
And it was
not first movie he was in.
It was his first movie he directed.
Debut.
Do people understand the epicness of this?
Yeah.
I don't think, everyone's really understanding.
Yeah.
I just don't know how he did it.
People's first movies are not normally this stunning.
Right. He somehow created... the emotion of a smaller films that you usually feel, that intimacy in this large scale film.
Yeah.
And
it almost felt like an indie, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it felt like an indie, which I love indies. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. That's the kind of role I want to play. Literally the week before I saw it, I had been talking to some other friends in my acting class about what's the kind of roles you want. And I couldn't really come up with anything. And I saw this movie, I'm like, that. I would love to play something like Allie.
So vulnerable.
Yes.
But,
very
whole.
Real.
All the characters are so developed.
Yes. And every person who came on that screen, was, such a great actor. Sam Elliott. Dave Chappelle, y'all. When I saw Dave Chappelle, I was like, oh, okay. What was Anthony, the guy who played her best friend? Anthony something, I can't remember his last name.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up the actors right now.
The guy who played the dad.
I thought he was perfect for that role.
He just came in there and I was like, yeah, that's her dad.
Yeah.
I really want to know that Anthony.
Andrew Dice Clay is who played the dad, and Anthony Ramos is the one who played the best friend of Allie.
Yeah. Amazing performances all around. What else do I have to say? Should we talk about Gaga for a minute? Just give her a shout?
Yes, Lady Gaga. And here's the thing that I kept telling people. For not 1 second do you think in this movie that's Lady Gaga.
No.
I did not think that was, I was like, this is Allie, this is,
Right, this is a girl.
I never, until the movie was, over, was I like, wow. Oh, God, that was Lady Gaga. She just completely transformed.
Yes.
And her acting was great. Not that I didn't think it would be. She went to,
I knew it'd be great, but it was, even better than expected. Two of my favorite parts, that I can remember it now, was the initial, when she first meets Jackson, and he comes into the dressing room, and the way she played Allie at that point. Like, she was so realistic. Like, she was, like, nervous. Like, what are you doing here? But then she was, like, interested at the same time. Like, the way her facials, like, everything was so, like, I just really believed her.
The music.
And yes, but one more thing for Gaga. When she comes on the stage that first time and she sings Shallow, and the look on her face, and the moment when she sings I'm on the deep end, and she really lets it out, and like that look of fear, like when she's hearing her own voice that loud.
Yeah.
It was like so believable, because we all know she does this as a living. Like this is her thing, and
she's
to come out there
scared.
and pretend like that she's afraid like that, I was like...
One more thing about Lady Gaga, which I don't know if you were able to watch that video I sent you.
I did.
But in the
TIFF awards.
No, not that one. I didn't watch that one yet. It was it was the one with from Apple Music.
I don't know. Anyway.
Okay, so the last scene of the movie is heartbreaking, and I found out that Lady Gaga, like during that scene, like literally like on that day of shooting, she got a call, and her best friend, one of her best friends, was dying from cancer.
Right.
So she immediately got in her car, drove over there, and she missed her by like 10 minutes. And like she was just comforting the family, and like, you know, with the husband and the kids, and she was like, and she basically said, what do I do? What can I do? And he was like, you need to go back and sing. That's what she would have wanted. And she went back to set, and they filmed that scene. That final scene of her singing the song that Jackson had wrote, Allie, in the movie, and you know she's very emotional during the song, and then she said that Bradley Cooper came up to her after that first take and was like, this is the last shot of the movie. So I mean, just like what a actor, what a person to like be able to do that, be like just on the first take of that song, like you know, like. She's amazing.
She's amazing. Her voice is like one of the purest voices, and she says it a lot in a lot of interviews. Like, it's really, a lot of people can sing. Mm-hmm. A lot of people can like sing a song and sound pretty, but not a lot of people can like make you feel something and make it like sing from their soul. And she's one of those singers.
And so is Barbra Streisand, who played.
And so is
Allie
Bradley
before.
Cooper.
And so is Judy Garland, who played this role before.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think that she is added to a great company of women who have played this role, and she just added to it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What else do we want to talk about?
The music was incredible. I mean, there was all the songs were original. Lady Gaga helped write most of them. Bradley Cooper helped with all of his. And I think that if this movie should win any Oscars, it should win the Oscar for Best Movie Soundtrack.
Yeah, I feel like I would like them to win a lot more, but I really want them to definitely win something.
I would like to see both of them nominated.
I don't. I know the competition is fierce this year. We haven't even seen all the other films.
Yeah.
This film's not even nominated, but in my mind, this film is nominated for.
In my mind, if this film isn't nominated for. If this film doesn't win Best Soundtrack, I will be disappointed. If Bradley Cooper's not nominated, I will be disappointed. And if Lady Gaga's not nominated, I will be disappointed. Now, if that all happens innately, it'll probably be nominated for Best Picture. But there's a lot of competition. But to me, if The Greatest Showman, I think, was nominated for Best Picture last year.
Was it?
No, maybe not. I don't know. There was a movie that seemed out of place to be a Best Picture nominee that was nominated. It was a great movie, but I think that this could possibly do it. I mean, Bradley Cooper was amazing in it.
Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Like, that's the kind of director, like, if I ever got the chance, that's what I want.
If you appreciate music and you appreciate film and you want to feel something in the theater, go see this movie.
Right. You want to see something real. Yeah, literally run there. I would go see it again.
Yeah.
That's how much I loved it.
I want my mom to see it.
Mm-hmm. My mom's going to go see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really great. Please check it out.
Yes.
And I've heard a couple people be like, well, I don't like country. I'm like, that's literally beside the point.
And people are like, oh, I'm not a big Lady Gaga fan. I'm not the biggest Lady Gaga music fan. I think she's great. I love her Joanne CD, but like her older stuff wasn't my favorite. Mm-hmm. But I've never had more respect for her as an artist.
Oh yeah.
Ever. Because she's just so fantastic. And she's a wonderful human.
I was so proud of her. Like,
Yeah.
I knew her. I was so proud of her. I was like, wow, you really did that.
And I also want to mention one more thing.
Yeah.
Like, for me, there's, like, this whole thing about how, like, she couldn't get into the music industry because she was told she wasn't pretty, her nose is too big, this, that. And, like, I felt like I really related to that because I do have a big nose as well, and like that whole part where they go like this the whole time, I was like, you know what, I need to be more prouder of the way I look and everything. So I think like it touched on so many different things: addiction, you know, body positivity, following your dreams, how fame can affect you, you know, family relationships, friendships. It touched on all.
Love and not having jealousy, which I thought was really nice, because I know in the other films the male character is typically jealous of the female character, but in this film, like, he wasn't jealous of her. He really wanted her to grow, but he wanted her to be herself.
Yeah.
So, great film.
Great film. Go see it.
So many layers. Please see it.
Thanks for watching.